Hey, what's up guys? This is my video on the hidden features, or you can call it tips and tricks for the Galaxy Note 4. Thanks to 28mobile.com, as I have managed to get my Note 4 as quick as possible. Every now and then, there are new users who might not have all the ideas about the software or features provided by the device. So in this video, we will be starting off from the basics, talking about almost every feature and app. So let's get started. First, long pressing the Open Apps button works as the menu key, as you can see here. If you don't want the Flipboard briefing on your home screen, long press the Open Apps button, go to Manage Home Screen and uncheck this. And now as you can see, we don't have the Flipboard briefing. Next is the camera. If you go on to camera settings, you have additional options here, like you can enable tap to take pictures, where you can just tap on the screen to take a picture. Similarly, we have voice commands to take pictures or shoot videos. Shoot. Shoot. Also, we can give an action to the volume keys, like record video, zoom, etc. Let's choose video. And now when I press any of the volume keys, and there you go. Coming to the front-facing camera, here you have a new feature, where you can tap on the heart rate monitor to take a selfie. Very handy, isn't it? Now let's move on to settings and get into every aspect of it. So this is the default view that you get. On top, you have got quick settings which you can customize. You can add things that you use the most. Say for example, the fingerprint scanner, the power saving mode, etc. So this will make things easier for you as you can access them very quickly. Coming to the display, from font you can choose fonts for your system, as we get some new fonts with the Note 4, and the font size as well. Next we have one-handed operations. We do get added functionality this time around. If you enable reduce screen size, you can shrink the whole display by just doing this. You can resize this whole thing according to your convenience and move it around. Enable one-handed input and you get your dialer, calculator, keyboard, etc. in this view. Easier for single-handed uses. Plus you can change the sides as per your dominant hand. And lastly we have the side key panel. Enabling this will give you a floating sidebar where you get the Open Apps, Home and the back button. You can place it anywhere you feel easy so that you don't have to reach for the capacitive buttons down below, and then hide it when not necessary. Now say you need to access these, just make a swipe and there you go. You also can customize this sidebar from the settings menu, like you can adjust the transparency level as well as add additional keys. Say for example, I want the app drawer. Now as you can see, I can jump to my app drawer directly from here. So very handy for single-handed uses. Then we have various screen modes for an overall better experience. Like we have adaptive display where the device automatically optimizes your screen for the better results. While watching a movie, you can select the cinema mode. Else, if you don't like oversaturated colors offered by the AMOLED display, you can go with the basic mode. Then we have got increased touch sensitivity. With this enabled, you can literally use your device with anything that you have in your hand. Not only while wearing gloves, but with a pen, pencil, earphone jack, etc. Coming to the lock screen, you can customize the lock screen, that is the unlock effect, things to be displayed on the lock screen, etc. You can first choose the lock type, then customize the information section, that is the things you want to see on your lock screen, like weather, pedometer, your name, etc. And lastly, the unlock effect. We have a new unlock effect with the Note 4 called Abstract Lines. Apart from that, everything remains the same. Then we have the multi-window, where you can simultaneously run 2 or more apps in the split screen view. But now with the Note 4, we get the new pop-up view, That is, you can use multiple apps simultaneously in a pop-up window, as you can see here. You just need to swipe down diagonally from either of the corners and then multitask. You get additional options like Move Content, where you can move contents from one window to other. Minimize the app, expand and close. While using more than 2 or 3 floating apps, it might get pretty messy, so what you can do is minimize them by tapping on the collapse window. And then get this floating icon. Now you can carry on with your work and get back to it later. And talking about the S Pen, I'll come to this in a bit. Then we have motion and gestures. Everything's the same that we have seen with the previous Galaxy devices. Private mode is where you can keep all of your private documents and pictures safe. You can hide your pictures, documents, videos, etc. and keep it safe. Next we have is the fingerprint scanner. So one quick tip for you guys. When you are registering your finger, you get 10 entries. So what you do is register your finger from both ways, like horizontally and vertically, for better recognition. If you do this, it will be easier to unlock your device with a single hand. Plus, you can register the same finger twice for better recognition. Then we have Safety Assistant, where you can give in your important contact information for emergency situations. Next is the power saving mode. First we have the normal power saving mode, which will restrict the maximum performance of your device. Then you have grayscale mode. Enabling this will turn your device into black and white, which will definitely save you a lot of battery since Note 4 has an AMOLED display. And then we have the ultra power saving mode, where you just get the basic apps like calling, texting, etc. You can use this in extreme conditions when you are running out of power. If you are charging from the original Note 4 charger, make sure you enable fast charging, as this will charge your device to 50% in just 30 minutes. Now let's come to the star of the show, the S Pen. You get added functionality apart from taking the screenshot, writing a memo, etc. As soon as you pull out the S Pen, you have 4 different options in your Air command. First is the Accent Memo, where you can quickly note down things. Say for example, I need to note down a number. Then tapping on this icon will allow me to call that number, save it as a contact, send a message, etc. Next is the Smart Select. With Smart Select, you can take a snapshot of the screen. You can minimize the snap for later access as well. Save it to your scrapbook, share them, and in case if you just want the text from the snapshot, you can tap on the T icon. If you want to delete the minimized snapshot, you can tap and hold and drag it to delete. Next is the Image Clip. This is very handy when you quickly want to snip anything on your screen. You can give it a proper shape if you want to and save it to your scrapbook or share it. Last is the Screen Write, which is a quick way to take a screenshot and write on it. You also get additional tools with it like erase, crop, share, etc. With the S Pen on the Note 4, we get functions like on the PC mouse. Say for example, you want to delete pictures from your gallery. You can just press the S Pen button, drag to select, and then you can share or delete them. While working on floating apps, say if I want to copy-paste any content from one window to another, tap on the circle, then select Move Content. Now select the content, drag and drop. As simple as that. So these were some of the new features of the new S Pen. On your messaging app, you can add priority senders. So these are contacts whom you text frequently. These contacts will remain on top so that you can just tap on them to send a message quickly. Next is disable S Voice since we have the OK Google functionality. To disable it, go to S Voice, Menu, Settings, and uncheck this. Disabling S-Voice will help you reduce lag while pressing the home button. For calling someone quickly from your contact, you can use the Smart Dial feature. You just need to type the name of your contact to call. Say for example, I want to call Test. So just typing T-E-S-T and there you go. You have new modes in the camera app like Rear Cam Selfie and Selective Focus, which are self-explanatory. You can record audios from the Note 4 in a much better way, since it offers different recording modes, as you can see here. Next is the Photo Note. This time with the S-Note app, you get an option where you can just capture a picture and it will automatically extract the text out of it. And you can save it as JPEG, PDF, etc. Next is setting up the IR Blaster. So with the Smart Remote app, you can first select your reason and then select the device that you want to control via the IR Blaster, like TV, set-top box, DVD player, etc. So selecting TV, then you get to select your TV brand. So selecting Sharp, now powering it up. So since this code worked, it's a yes. And in case the first code does not work for you, you can go with the next one. Next is the easy mode. With this you get the basic version of TouchWiz with big icons, basic weather widget, clock widget, etc. Over here you can add additional applications that you use the most. You can go to the app drawer from here. And to the left you can add your contacts. So basically this is the simplest version of the TouchWiz. And finally we have the blocking mode, where you can block all the incoming calls, notifications, alarms, etc. You also can set the blocking mode for a certain period of time, especially when you are at meeting. And one more thing is that you can add the contacts to this allowed list so that you won't miss any of the important notification from these contacts. So that's all for this video guys. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you want to purchase a Note 4, you can do that from 28mobile.com. Stay tuned for more Note 4 contents and you guys have a great time.